Så, mina vänner. Det är dags att ge Doc Brown bevisen. Jag försökte vara seriös men jag kunde inte. Vi letar efter hans secret tape var det. Och på pungen. Har du den under pungen? Har du den... Jag vet inte. Nej. Nej. Han har ett hemligt band någonstans. Och det hemliga bandet, det ska vi ta! För att det behöver vi. Ja, vi borde... Jag vet inte, ska vi prata med honom för att se om vi kan få...
Oh, your head? My tape. I can't afford to let it out of my hands. It's too explosive.
Explosive. Den är ju trasig den.
Monitor's dead.
Den.
Monitor's dead.
Nej men, switch.
Monitor's dead.
Switch.
Monitor's dead.
Okej, vi har... Det enda vi ser det är statyn.
That doesn't look right.
Nähä. Exit.
Monitor's dead.
Ja men, exit! Fuck you. Vänta.
Effective against moths, mosquitoes and tannins.
Den har vi hört innan. Fan! Kom igen nu. Explosive. That tape is too explosive. So, if you want me...
Yet. I haven't asked Dad about the tape.
Nej men, jag pratade ju nyss med honom ditt... Du är inte smart du.
Face it, Dad. Somebody whacked you over the...
Don't say that. It's gotta be around here somewhere.
Nej men... Och för er som undrar vad jag dricker. Apelsinjuice. Jag har en fet förkylning på gång och då funkar apelsinjuice. Men alltså...
Face it, Dad.
Don't say that. It's gotta be around here somewhere.
Okej, hans band är...
Here it is. Raw footage.
Thank heavens.
Var det så lätt?
Wait a minute.
You see, I told you were just jumping to conclusions. All these dark suspicions about thieves and attackers went all the time. It was just...
Empty.
What?
There's no tapes.
But I'm sure they were in there before.
Before whoever it was whacked you in the head and took them.
You've been watching too much Miami Vice, son. What evidence do you have that I was attacked?
That nasty lump on your head, for one thing.
And?
And then?
Dad, that's not one of our bats, is it?
No. McFlys never use aluminum bats.
Utan?
Curious.
Oh, wait, don't touch it. It's evidence.
Of what?
Of you getting a fucking bump in your head.
Why would anyone do a thing like that to a nice Sector L citizen like me?
Whoever made off with your tapes, I'm thinking.
Oh my gosh, I've been mugged. Mugged in Hill Valley! They can't get away with it! Oh!
Don't worry, Dad. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Who could have done this to me?
Edna, för
Who
fan.
wouldn't want Doc to get the straight dope on Hill Valley? Edna!
Are you saying I was mugged by the mayor's elderly wife?
Not exactly, no.
Oh, it's no use. The tapes are gone. All I can do is hope against hope they don't surface and land me in trouble.
Come on, Dad. We can't just give up.
Nej. Kanske. Och ja. Nej, jag tänkte jag gör så här, men jag vet vad fan om jag drar upp musen eller ner musen.
I mean, maybe there's some more clues around here.
What's the use? Even if we find out who took the tapes, we're not going to be able to get them back without attracting attention to ourselves.
Ja, men
Gotta be
det
something
gör
we
vi
can do to
det
get our
då?
hands on those tapes.
Well, we can make new ones.
We can?
Huh?
Sure. It may take a while, but if you're willing to help your old man out, it shouldn't take us more than, say, 6 months.
Oof.
6
Fuck.
months? But I need those tapes now.
You need the tapes.
What I mean is...
Vi är ärliga.
I gotta give it to Citizen Brown. I told him I was gonna furnish him with proof that Hill Valley isn't as happy as he thinks it is when I was in his office, just before I came here.
You had an interview with Citizen Brown?
It wasn't easy to get, believe me. I had to break all kinds of rules.
You've been breaking rules?
Harboring stray dogs, kissing girls in public, getting caught with mom's flask.
That is the most far-fetched story I've ever heard.
It's true.
You forget I'm your father. I know your history.
Yeah, well, history's changed.
Prove it.
Prove it. Har vi inte en bild av... är det hans farsa?
I don't think they'd be interested in a picture of my dad.
Nej, men det är ju din farsa, fan! Jag vet inte, ska vi... Den?
They don't need it.
Men vad... Fuck! Det svor jag igen. Inte den. Den då?
I don't think they'd be interested in a newspaper that's 50...
Ja, det trodde inte jag heller. Faktiskt. Men kanske den?
Like I want to remind anyone that the new me couldn't get a date to prom.
Ja du, det bör bli svårt här. Om inte den här övertygar så vet jag inte.
Trust Doc with this notebook.
Jesus.
I should take this and serve a little payback.
Gör det.
Second thought, cool your jets, Marty.
Nej! Plocka den för helvete. Slå in, skalla. Find George's secret tape. Vi har provat allting vi har i handen här. Boom chicka bom bom bom.
Demerits, but
It was the only way.
I don't understand.
Dad, listen to me. I mean, really listen.
Jaha,
You and I
okej.
both
Nu är
know
jag med.
that things aren't right here.
Nu är jag med.
Citizen Brown might have started with good intentions, but his Hill Valleys just made everybody miserable.
You said that to him?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, there go our privileges.
No, wait, I got him to listen, Dad, and he's gonna make things right for you and Mom and all of us. I can't explain how. You're just gonna have to trust me on this.
Okay.
But first I have to show him your tapes to prove my point.
Oh no.
Dad.
This scheme of yours. Maybe you know what you're
Alltså,
doing.
jag har
I
lust
can't
att-
say, but leave me out of it. I don't like trouble. I can't handle it. It's not in my genes.
But
Do it for your family.
think of your family.
I am. And I don't want to see my family relocated to Sector X with all the other hopeless cases.
Do it for Arthur.
Do it for your father.
My father?
Yeah, Arthur McFly.
I know his name.
Didn't he have something
Va?
to do with
What do I
putting
know
away
his
Kid
name?
Tannen, you know, way back when?
Ja.
Yes, he did. Where do you hear about that? It was way back before Citizen Brown cleaned up the town, before I was even born. Everyone lived in terror of Kid Tannen and his goons. But Dad stood up to him. He had evidence of Kid's guilt, see, and he risked his life to deliver it to the authorities. Never be afraid to do the right thing. That's what he always used to tell me.
What are you doing?
Trying to remember which is the right feed.
Feed to what?
To the surveillance camera, the one in the yard.
Wait a minute. You have a surveillance camera trained on yourself?
Of course, gotta cover all bases. Now help me figure out which monitor I'm on.
Jaha. Då är det vi som ska göra någonting. Nej. Men det var ju en spricka nyss. Så fan. Den då? Om jag klickar igen. Okej, så... vi letar efter rätt vinkel från kameran. Som tittar hit, kan det vara den då? Ja! Ja!
Hello?
Hello! Artie! Nej,
Let
vänta.
me get this
George!
straight. You captured
George!
this whole attack on tape?
Of course! Surveillance is what I do!
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Come on, son. Stop dawdling and help me track down that feed. Try flipping the switches.
Det gjorde jag ju nyss! Det gjorde jag ju nyss. Den är på garaget. Oops. Nej. Ja, kanske. Nej. Troligtvis inte. Ja, kanske ändå. Åh! Jag klickade fel och det blev rätt. Vad gjorde jag? Oj, jag ser. Va?
There, that looks like us. So the surveillance tape must be on this VCR. This must be before the attack. Let's see. I remember cleaning the playback heads at 5:30. The attack couldn't have been very long after.
Nu.
But it can't be him. The Citizens Plus program has rendered him as gentle as a kitten. Huh?
Doink.
I can't understand it. It's not the way he's supposed to behave. Why, even the old Biff would never...
Wait, what's that weird flashing on his wrist?
Let's find out.
Jag
I
ser
knew
inget.
this zoom and enhance feature would come in handy someday. Cost me a bundle at the hobby shop.
It's his digital watch. I wonder why it's doing that. Hey, wait,
Citizen
stop the picture.
Plus!
Can you zoom in anymore?
Citizen Plus!
X11?
You know what that means?
Not yet.
Lorraine,
But I'm going
Lay
to.
into me, George. I've got something very important to say, and then I'm going to be leaving again.
I've got something important to say too. I was attacked
It's
and
always
robbed.
about you, isn't it? You can't just wait and listen to my news. Oh no, you have to go and beat me to the punch.
Pull yourself together.
That's right. You two sort things out. I've got some business to attend to.
I'm more together than I've been in months, George. For your information, I haven't had a drink all day.
Pungspark! Kan vi äntligen få se en pungspark i detta spelet? Ja, det får se i nästa avsnitt. Nej, det får ni se nu.
Down there, fella. You beat up my dad.
Do we have a problem here, citizens?
No, officer. Just a little misunderstanding. I'm sure we could work it out. Right, Martin?
Sure.
Okay. Let me know if you need any help, Mr. Tanner.
Now let's see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, let's.
Ja, vi
Why'd you hurt my
börjar.
dad, Biff? He never did anything to you in this timeline.
Timeline?
In this
What are you
timeline.
talking about?
Don't play dumb. I saw you on camera.
I can't hurt anybody. Thanks to Citizen Plus, I blow chunks whenever I even think about doing bad stuff. See?
Jag tror att någon styr hans hjärna.
What'd you do with my dad's secret videotape?
Secret videotape?
Edna.
You know, the one that shows
For
how people
fun.
are fed up with all these screwy rules and laws.
You lost me, Martin. But that tape sounds dangerous. It should probably be dumped in the recycling bin.
You
Nej,
really don't know anything about my dad's secret tape.
jag tror inte det.
I'd never walk around with subversive material like that.
If you didn't beat up my dad, then where have you been for the last couple of hours?
Well, I was... What? That's strange. I don't remember.
What's the last thing you remember before your memory loss?
Well, I was handing out flyers for the Citizen Plus program, just like I'd been doing all day. I just finished giving some leftover bologna to a cute little squirrel when Miss Edna came by.
Yep.
Edna?
Yeah, she wanted to run a diagnostic on my Citizen Plus watch. I
Yep.
must have fallen asleep or something, because when she was done, it was an hour later. And then your mom came by.
Det ondskefullt svin, Edna! Vi har lite hjärnkontroll här så att... vi får väl gå igenom lite här då.
So the last thing you remember before my dad got beat up is Edna fiddling with your watch?
Yeah, that does sound pretty bad, doesn't it?
Mhm.
Your watch. Does X11 mean anything to you?
X11? Is that a new band or something? I don't go in for that new hippity-hoppity stuff.
It's not a band, Biff. It's a mode on your Citizen Plus watch.
Weird. I've never seen it look like that. Heck, I can barely get this thing to stop blinking. See?
Confront Biff and locate George's secret tape. X11 sa de, va? Kan vi få fram ett X här, typ? Jag vet inte. Fel håll. X11. Jesus. Vilken tid skedde det här då? Confront Biff and locate. Jag vet inte. Det stod ju... Vänta nu här.
Cool. Hey, I didn't know you could do that.
Ja. Och sen
My wrist's
tillbaka.
getting a little sore, Martin.
Shush! Shush! X11. Så, nu.
Biff?
Uh,
Okay, that's weird.
Attack.
Attack my dad? Now we're getting somewhere. What's wrong with you?
Den.
Here's my dad's tape.
Oh.
Recycling bin? Do
Ja.
me a favor and go get my dad's tape.
Ja. 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 Din klattrövade jävel.
What's up?
Så.
Is that McFly kid bothering you? Hey, you can't go in there. Hey!
Kom igen, kom igen, kom igen.
Whoa!
Kom igen.
Holy smokes! What happened to him?
I don't
What?
know. No one's ever jumped into the recycling bin before.
Where
What?
does it go?
That information is above my pay grade. Oh, jeez. I'm in a lot of trouble now. Don't move a muscle, McFly. I gotta go tell Citizen Brown about this.
What the hell har jag gjort?
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Well,
Uh-huh.
There goes nothing.
Oops!
Gosh, man. Did I do something wrong?
Did I do something? Mr. Tannen, I put a lot of work into honing you as the first Citizen Plus. What on earth possessed you to assault a police officer and dive headfirst into the recycling bin?
Did I
Jaså?
do all that?
Porttidning på hyllorna.
I thought your father was dim.
No, really. I don't remember doing anything like that. The last thing I remember, I was showing that nice McFly kid my watch.
Nee!
And blam, I'm down here and you're yelling at me.
Nej.
Fly?
Nej!
McFly.
Mick Fly, sa hon det?
Strickland.
Oh, hi, Martin.
Hi,
Give me the
Martin.
tapes, Edna.
Mr. Tannen.
Nej, 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 nej,
Please
nej.
restrain our guest.
Biff, stop!
Klockan. Girly Magazine så jag igen. Klockan. Use the arrow keys or click around. Där. Beer!
Hey, look over there. It's beer.
Beer?
Huh?
Tannen,
Beer?
focus.
Nej! Beer! Give it... Ow!
Come on, Biff. Snap out of it. Ah.
It's no use struggling, Mr. McFly. With his theta-amplified state, Mr. Tannen is...
Einstein?
Einstein?
Doggy? What's going on?
Doggy.
Howard Tannen! Obey your programming!
Oh, no, you
You
fucking...
see, Mr. McFly, thanks to the enhancements I've made to the Citizen Plus program, I can bring even the most rabid of dogs to heel.
You're going to get your stuff in... Släpp ut hunden!
Come on, Biff. Snap out of it. Ah.
Cage, I can't use... Har jag någonting att öppna print out?
Nah.
Men... Biff?
I don't think so.
Fuck! Så,
Maybe not.
nej, okej. Candy?
Candy? No.
Huh? Nej. Inget godis. Monitor.
It's your favorite show. Damn. What would really get Biff's attention down here?
Slå han i pungen! Där! Slå!
Come on, Biff. Snap out of it.
Nej! Slå!
Knock it off.
I should have known it would be trouble someday. Your whole
Någonting
Come on,
med...
Biff. Snap out of it. Ah.
Forky. Oh.
Biff, isn't that the license plate to your car?
Sheila?
Uh-huh.
Where am I?
Tannen, I didn't go behind my namby-pamby husband's back so you could wallow in your vices.
Ow.
Ow.
Okay.
Video game.
Wild gunman. Not a fan of video games, huh?
Video kill the radio star.
Novelties? Biff, whoopee cushions.
Uh-huh.
You never had much of a sense of humor.
Bang. Jag vill ju
Come on,
på
Biff. Snap out of it.
klockan här. Klockan.
Biff, snap out of it.
Vänta. Om vi... Oj, vad händer?
I think Martin will make a nice Citizen
Han
Plus
har
candidate. Don't you, Mr.
Han
Tannen?
har ju släppt mig. Nej. Vad dåligt. Om vi sätter den på
Not sure
klockan.
what that'll do.
Inte jag heller. Men det var ett bra försök.
All
Där.
parts?
Cigarr.
Biff, aren't those your favorite cigars?
Cubans?
Mhm.
Tannen, listen to me.
Babes. Booze.
Mhm. Kom igen. Girly magazines. Cigarrer. Öl.
What the fuck?
Skridsko. Menar han.
Tannen, get up, you useless slacker.
Come on, Edna, give the poor jerk a break.
A break? You sound like my wishy-washy husband, always trying to find the good in people, never wanting to accept the fact that some people are just born bad.
Maybe, but that doesn't give you the right to turn them into zombies. Now, give me my dad's tapes so I can...
You mean those tapes I erased while you were struggling with my zombie?
Nej!
What?
Smackaroo.
Come on.
Utopias are fragile things, Mr. McFly. Especially when overseen by minds as distractible as my husband's.
No.
Edna!
Doc? Emmett, what are you doing here?
I came down here to investigate a troubling report involving Mr. Tanner.
Doc, you gotta stop her.
Silence!
Okay.
Sorry.
I was concerned there might be a flaw in my Citizen Plus program. Imagine my surprise when I found my wife perverting my life's work. Is this what it's all been about, Edna? All those years? All our struggles to cure society's illnesses? Just to create a world where free will can be turned off with a flick of a switch?
Oh, please, Emmett. You wanted this just as much as I did. Remember? If only we could tell someone to stay off the grass, and so help us, they would never tread foot on a well-manicured lawn again. That's what Citizen Plus does. It makes rules unbreakable. I only gave it the slightest of changes.
Enough. We will not have this discussion here.
But
Go and wait for me.
fine.
Intense.
Doc.
Father, what have I done?
Ja, precis. Vad fan har du gjort? Jag kan bara tänka mig den faktiskt.
Doc, don't be so hard on yourself. This Hill Valley may be a little messed up. Okay, a lot messed up, but you were just trying to help people.
Or was I just entranced by the challenge of transforming the human psyche like so many chemicals?
Ja.
I'm sure he wouldn't blame you for all this, Doc.
Jo.
He was so happy when I gave up my childish dreams in favor of Edna's more practical pursuits. Are you proud of me now, Father?
Are you proud of me, father?
I'm sorry about Edna, Doc. She didn't seem so bad back in 1931.
No, she wasn't. When we were first dating, she was so spirited, principled, compassionate. When did I lose her? Enough wallowing. What's done is done. It's time to look forward.
Maybe, but maybe not.
What?
Your notebook from the other timeline.
Not this foolishness again.
Jo.
You can use it to repair the time machine and fix all this so it never happened. Everyone could be back the way they're supposed to be. You, Edna, Jennifer, my parents. Doc, you once told me if you put your mind to it, you could accomplish anything. Well, accomplish this.
There's a lot of empty
Vad var det för?
The only one you need is right here.
Robotrörelse. Fluxkapacitatorn. Älskar det. Ticka, 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 ticka.
Great Scott. Martin, this could work.
Klart det gör!
Time, of course, but once it's done, we'll have all the time in the world. Ha ha!
Doc,
Martin, we must get started at once. Come on!
we bring Einie along.
The dog. Yes, of course. You know, I used to love dogs before Edna came along.
You don't say.
I'll go ahead and start preparing a lab. Edna will be furious, but who cares? We've got a time machine to fix. Woohoo!
Ja. Vad vi ska göra i nästa avsnitt, det ser vi då. Just nu så är vi tillfälligt för stunden lyckliga. Vi får se vad som händer nästa avsnitt. Tills dess, ta det lugnt, ta ett hårdrock. Och hej.